Yo, what's good, everybody? It is me, Atar HMV, and I'm glad to see everyone. How's everyone doing today on the stream? Good to have you guys come in today. It's solid. It is solid. Let's give a brief welcome, real quick, to some of our viewers here. We got Red Hair coming through. How you doing today? Rhea Trap, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you coming through. And then we got Random City. Yo, appreciate you guys on coming through to the chat. Chat always coming in clutch. Now we're gonna go ahead and stream live today. We're gonna definitely be having an interesting conversation on power scaling. That conversation in particular has more so to do with, well, actually calculating and doing some stuff live stream. So yeah, let's get to it. I mean, like, honestly, like, let's pop off. As you guys can see, the streaming is going to be more consistent. And you'll be firsthand of that. Had to take the first month of the new year to get everything prepared for us, but we are now ready to get started. So I am excited to see that. And of course, I'm also excited to see the rest of chat. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and begin. If you guys could just give me a moment, we will make sure everyone is doing well. Now, let's go ahead and follow up with the rest of the chat. I want to make sure everyone, yo, Dello, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for being here. All right. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yo, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make sure this is going well. Let's see. I'm gonna modify this a little bit. Welcome, y'all. All right, so we got 8 confirmed viewers today. Let's hope we can get more. We're gonna be going in quite interestingly today. All right, there we go. Yo, the music better be fire right now, man, because I forgot what I had as my background music. What in the world do I have as my background music here? All right, let's. What is the background music? Because I gotta make sure that's. Okay, yeah. It's not bad. I like this song. Man, I forgot I got that song playing in the background. Anyway, woo! Yeah, you gotta be careful with music. Like, if it was on Twitch, we could play different music. YouTube, gotta be careful. You can only play certain music, or you're not monetized. But yeah, all right. Let's see. Yo, finally some good quality content. Javier Ortega, welcome. Bro, I just hope it's not more DBCL, and we all know Goku solos. Hey, man, you never know. Whatever the chat wants, you know. We got a lot. The DBZ scaling is always going to be part of the topic. I mean, it's one of the grandfathers of power scaling. A lot of people got into power scaling because of it. You know, what's good? What's up, B10s? Makara, Kingdom Hearts. Makara KH. Welcome. All right, but let's jump right in. So who we gonna talk about today? Yeah, so chat, we got some we're gonna just do some power scaling, calcs. We'll do more stuff, kind of like what we did last stream. I'm quite interested in to see. But we got a couple things here. Yo, Kara, Kara, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, so I want to talk about let's talk about some science then related to power scaling. You want to know something that's really interesting that is never considered in power scaling is that people don't consider actual power output, actual power output in physics are completely different, right? That's why attack potency is really a thing. And there are people to this day who underestimate a character's capabilities because they don't understand the intricacies of attack potency, right? Scale Natsu. I haven't read all of Fairy Tail to scale Natsu, but I will tell you that I can give an idea of like how you could scale him. Like if you have a feat, if you pull up a feat about Natsu, we'll look at it. We also can power scale like anything. Like we talk about dimensional tiering. You know, we can talk about dimensional tiering too, because I think a lot of dimensional tiering needs to be corrected. To this day, a lot of people like utilize it, but like utilize it, but not correctly, and sometimes they don't err on the side of caution. So it's a little shaky. KOF scaling. Now, that could be a range. King of Fighters scaling could be a range. Could be a range. Could always be a range. Yeah, we gotta. Our chat keeps disappearing. Let me do something so you guys don't pop up and then disappear. There we go. You guys should be better now. So if you guys type in chat, it should be a lot cleaner. Anyway, I have seen some of Daima, but I haven't seen all of it. Not all of it. So I haven't gotten to see all of it yet. So we're still watching. Yeah. Oh snap! See, I had that muted. I apologize. Vegeta Scales, thank you so much. Do appreciate that, yo. Let me play that again, because that was much appreciated. Wow, thank you so much, yo. Shout out to Vegeta Scales for the $5 donation, guys. Let's definitely give a round of applause right there. I do appreciate that. That does mean a lot. Thank you. All right, yeah, definitely. All right, hold on. Let me see. It said bam. Yeah, how do I find my history? Yeah, okay. You know.
How much does Beerus cannon?
Whoa. Let me move this here because I can't read that. That's really, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, holy monkey. We are already starting off with donations, so let me get that again. Hold on. God dang, you guys are about to body me already. All right. Wow. Thank you. No, guys, I appreciate this. Holy monkey. And then the YouTube chat box is getting bigger. All right, let's shrink this down. There we go. That's much better. That's better. There we go. I like that. That looks nice. That's a nice chat. However, it could be better. So, let me see. Appreciate that, man. All right, so
bam.
Okay, yep. Play that again. Okay. Yep, I see it. Okay. I gotta be able to move this. Let's put it like in the middle. So that way when people send their stuff. And then I'm gonna read yours again, Javier.
How much does Beerus scale change if we consider the Yamcha Isekai as canon?
I swear, I'm going to lose it. Okay. I won't lose it yet, but I'm going to lose it. Hold on. I don't know why my alerts are being goofy. Hold on, guys. Give me just a second. I'm about to cook something real quick. All right, hold up. Yo, let me blow this up real quick. All right, so first off, there we go. That's where they are. They should be here. They should be here. these should be here. Okay. But like, yes, Atari. Beep. Okay. Okay, so let's see. And I gotta make sure this chat is more visible for everyone. Because we tried to do some updates, guys, but it is looking a little funny. All right. All right, so everyone's chat, like everyone in chat, it looks weird, I know. So we're gonna fix it. Now the chat's gonna look cleaner. So you guys type your comments, they're gonna come in nice, neat, and organized. Secondly, we're gonna play that once more because I wanted to hear exactly what you said. All right, let's see. All right. How much does Beerus scale change if we consider Yamcha Isekai as canon? So the Beerus scale change. So Beerus' scale gets interesting. But if Isekai is actually considered canon, then what can happen is his scale, to answer the question, and thank you so much, Javier and Vegeta Scales, for the donation. So what actually happens is when these scales happen, generally speaking, that just means that it's going to have a different level of a dimensionality, right? Because that means somebody is reviewing Dragon Ball from the outside world. Now, if it was considered that way, there are a lot of speculative ways we can power scale that for the purpose of higher dimensionality. And that's just what makes it interesting. Like, if Beerus can see them like fiction like that, it can go into proving a better scalability for them. But it also depends on how you look at it like that. So it can literally be, it could jump places. But yeah, the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. Okay, I like this. I like the chat. It looks a lot more concise. Everyone, we can read what you're actually saying. Could be a little bigger. There we go. Yeah, let's go. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. There we go. Now it looks nice. I can read what you're saying now, and everyone else can. All right, everyone. How's the chat look? Hope the chat looks good enough so that everyone can read. All right, so we can all read together, which is the goal. That's our goal here. But yeah, all right. Let me put my thing back, because yeah, you know, I didn't mean to get rid of that one over there. Hey guys, now I'm back in my box. Okay, so don't worry, everyone is good now. And you know what? And you know the best part is, everything is going to be just okay. It's going to be just okay. I promise. Sorta. Sorta. I sorta promise. Nothing guaranteed though. You see this? This is my title. Okay. He somehow moved over there, but he's back into where he rightfully belongs, right here. So we're good. Now chat is neat. Chat is nice. Everyone, let the scaling begin. So to answer your question right here, do Bleach and Naruto in One Piece, where do I scale them? That's a very vague question, but I think it really comes down to, if you're asking where do I, Atari, scale them, I really believe it depends on what mentality I'm going for, because I don't like to have a very straightforward answer. My answer is going to always depend on a lot of things. Like, for example, if we're looking at, so when we do look at Bleach, which I'll put that on display, just give me a minute. Bleach is a series that I look at differently than I do One Piece and Naruto, just because the intention. So I'll give you a breakdown of the philosophy that I kind of have for the series. The philosophy I have when I'm viewing series like this, and here I'll show you. So when I'm looking at Dragon Ball, we think guys could fight intergalactic, fly super fast, blowing up planets. So when I hear that characters scale to a certain level, it makes sense within the narrative because they've been consistently doing that. When I look at One Piece, I see One Piece is a series bent on like super duper powerful pirates. And we're talking people who can lift tons and tons. Luffy splitting a whole city in his base form, like way while back. So here's an example. Let's grab a screenshot. So we'll use this image here. So as you guys can see here, this is a good image. So as you can see, this is like extremely impressive. So you see the tower, you see Luffy, yep, hey, he's busting up the city. Look at Luffy pushing entire giant buildings. And when you look at the scale perspective, this is the equivalent of Luffy jumping in Manhattan and just like pushing across a city block with extremely large buildings. So it's extremely impressive. Like when One Piece is doing this stuff all the time, casually, right? It sells the point that, hey, Chinjiao talked about breaking a continent. Well, super powerful pirates. So when you get in that idea, it's like, okay, so One Piece Yonko's hitting like moon level, planet level. It's like, okay, I don't really see that as a problem because they've been doing things that kind of add up to some insanity, right? And then Naruto, same thing. Like Naruto is a little different. Now, I have a personal different opinion of Naruto, right? This is going to be a hot take to a lot of people, but in my opinion, Naruto actually doesn't have as many raw strength feats as One Piece. They have destructive feats, but a lot of their destructive feats are backed up with a statement to kind of give it an idea. Yu Yu Hakusho does something similar too, where except the anime. The anime you actually see crazy feats, but like in Naruto, you don't really see feats that are like super insane in terms of like visualization and in terms of narrative emphasis. Because nobody in Naruto ever mentions something being light speed. The only thing that tells us something is light speed is the data books. So sometimes, although the data books were approved by Kishimoto, he didn't write them himself. And it's also interesting because a lot of Naruto's data books seem to be out of whack with the narrative. And what I mean is they'll say something is light speed. They'll say something is XYZ, light speed. Like there's so many light speed statements in Naruto's. Laser circus, light fang jutsu, water bullet jutsu. And it's like, why are they mentioning light speed? But Lariat is nigh light speed, so it's a little inconsistent. Okay. So it just seems like these are just statements from editors, and it should be taken with a bit of grain of salt if you really want to get into like what I like to call core scaling. Core scaling is when you like don't overthink when you really consider Kishimoto's perspective. Because where people scale Naruto's speed, Kishimoto would disagree. Like, for example, if we take the narrative of One Piece and I show you Kizaru verbatimly in the Japanese original states, have you ever been kicked at the speed of light? When verbatimly Rayleigh tells Luffy you have to use precognition, haki, because you can't see light. Like light moves at like the light won't hit your eyes. So people like Kizaru, who Rayleigh is literally saying you need haki to fight them, he's comparing it. But he also says you need the bodily speed to keep up with that type of movement. Zoro has dodged light speed cannons from Kuma that was stated to be light speed. Like, basically, they say it without a data book. So the source material is, like, in your face about it. Even more than Bleach. So they're, like, straight up telling you, yes, this is at the speed of light. Yes, 186,000 miles per second. Ichiro Oda purposely wrote that. So One Piece is way more verbatim and more evidential, in a sense, than Bleach and Naruto is in some cases. Bleach is a little bit more supernatural, right? But like with Naruto is a lot of his statements are from data books, right? So when you look at him from that perspective, so I'm sorry, I'm getting way too deep into this explanation. But to answer your question, Halo Jeff, is One Piece has been known to show feats like right up. So for me personally, I think One Piece like hitting these thresholds doesn't bother me. Naruto, I'm iffy on because Naruto has indications of something that it's trying to be, but then there's indications of things I'm not sure it wants to be. Like, does it want to be super high level solar system busting demigods? Or does it want to just have extreme levels of hacks, kind of like Fairy Tail, where there's a lot of wording and statements that without proper power scaling and education on a high degree, you can misinterpret it. Like a lot of people have misinterpreted Natsu to be some multiverse being because of statements made in the same series, when it's really a form of hacks once you get down to it. So that's the whole picture. All right, that's the picture right there. You're not gonna find One Piece. I don't have to search high and low. I look in the manga, I find 3 light speed statements. Then you'll have a data book that backs it up, and at that point it's like, well, even though we're using a data book, it's backing it up, so it's not too out of whack. So that's the thing I like. Like Chinjiao straight up says it split an ice continent, but everyone has a problem with him splitting an ice continent. But Kurama, the Ninetales, hasn't shown a single planetary feat visually or any implication that he could do such, like throughout the entire series. Okay, we only assume or ascertain he can do a planet level feat because to turn the world to ash statement. But there's nothing else that indicates that, yeah, he could just blow up the earth. Because then you would ask yourself, why didn't you do that before? Just turn the world to ash? The contextual component of when Naruto was intended to scale from Kishimoto, before Kaguya, at least, I'll admit, Kaguya changed the game. But before Kaguya came along, 9 times out of 10, that statement meant Kurama at 50% could at the very... And honestly, I don't even think they meant Kurama at 50% in that statement. It's most likely just saying, no, the 9 tails or in Naruto contain the power. And it's like, oh, they just meant 50%. Well, at the time they made that statement, they weren't considering the 50%. That's like me bringing up the whole Goku 100 times gravity, but he can accelerate from 0 to 10 times the speed of sound, which is like 500 Gs. So I'm like, so why'd he struggle with 10 if he can deal with X, or what we call X Gs? X G-force up to 500 times Earth? Like, no. So we're not gonna get too technical, but the ultimate idea is that, yeah, Naruto was Kurama could like destroy civilization, so he was a multi-continental moon level threat, which, hey, add it up. But now when we got Naruto the movie The Last, Kishimoto went a different direction. Characters started becoming like insane. Sasuke casually cutting a meteor in the last movie, a meteor that would easily be a multi-continental type of threat, right? But he just like sliced it, and he wasn't struggling at all. So it's like, huh? And then like, oh, with all these shinobi, they can blow up the moon. Now, granted, remember the moon, the cannon is an amplifier. That doesn't mean the average Jonin, because if you take 100 unnamed Jonin, right, or 100 unnamed ninja, whatever, even though they were likely hand selected by Raikage, that doesn't tell us anything, okay? Because it's like, okay, the cannon, who knows how strong the cannon can amplify it, all right? Like, that doesn't tell you anything. It's like using 100 milligrams of gunpowder on a old school cannon versus a modern day more efficient cannon. It's like a gun is designed to turn a bullet that weighs a gram into such a deadly weapon. It's designed to do that, utilizing not just shooting it out, but also spinning it. So anyway, you guys get the picture. All right, let's move on. Okay, so try to scale. All right, so guys, I haven't caught up with chat, so please feel free to repeat yourself. Thanks for the response. Okay, perfect. Current opinion on Buuhan versus Kid Buu. Son Goku, my opinion is Kid Buu is the stronger Majin. The reason Kid Buu is the strongest Majin. All right, let's bring up Kid Buu versus Buuhan. So the reason Kid Buu is the strongest Majin is because in the original manga, there was implication that Kid Buu is not only he's not tamed. Okay? So they said he went back to the original most dangerous Buu. Now people say, oh, most dangerous. And they'll say most dangerous doesn't really imply. Like, guys, don't overthink it. It's Toriyama we're talking about. Okay? It's Toriyama. So he's not going to make it a super... Like, if it was someone like Togashi, then I would say, okay, you might want to think about that deeper. But it's not. It's not Togashi writing this. This is Toriyama. And Toriyama keeps things simple. Now, Toriyama has literally said... Toriyama has literally shown with his characters, right? So Kid Buu, he's the ultimate most powerful Buu. He's the most, they say, most powerful enemy in history. Goku comments him. He's like, your power, speed, recovery, all incredible. And in Japanese, he says the same thing. He's like, speed or power da. I listened to it. Goku, literally uses the English-Japanese pronunciation of power in speedo, and he says it's on a whole nother levels up to the Buus now. Vegeta thinks their power's on a different league, and this is in Dragon Ball Kai. This is in Dragon Ball Kakarot. So when Toriyama wrote the manga, a lot of the Kid Buu fight was cut. All right, just remember that fight was very short in the manga, and they didn't really get to go all out. Now people say, oh, but Goku did better against him than he did Buuhan. Goku was a Super Saiyan against Buuhan. Now in the manga, they never interacted. They never had to. So, yeah. Now, in that condition, Goku literally says in the manga, for those who still want to challenge facts, Goku says in the manga, if I'd known it'd be like this, I would have put you away for good when we were Vegito. I should have finished you off good when I had become Vegito. In the manga, he says, the Patar could have done it. Maybe I tried to act too cool. Yeah, Goku was upset. In the Japanese version, he says, dang, I should have just used Patar. That definitely could have done it, but man, I tried to be too cool. And this is Goku showing he regrets breaking the earrings. Because he had no idea Kid Buu was this much stronger. He felt the ki spike, he was confident, but the thing is, Kid Buu plays around. And that's what people forget. Kid Buu wasn't even powered up until he started beating his chest like a gorilla. That's why Goku Vegeta like, oh wow, his chi increased. He spiked. And people's like, he went from buff to the normal, but I'm like, yeah, but he still had remnants of the West Kai in him because he went buff. He never got rid of the West Kai. He still went to his original and was still very powerful. But yeah. Anyway, you guys get the picture. Hope that answers the question though. All right, let's see. Like Chinjiao splitting a super ice continent and Donsai being able to destroy said ice continent. Yes, Halo Jeff, exactly. The Raikage assist with light speed is impossible since the human body can't handle it. Well, yeah, assistant said light speed is impossible. Which is like interesting. That's why I say Naruto is a very... Naruto, before we got to Kaguya, if you ignore Kaguya and data books, Naruto became one of the most consistent series. And even to this day, when people say Naruto versus One Piece, I say there's no definitive answer, because who knows the answer? Because is it Kaguya's thousands of times light speed for traveling? No, because she uses a specific jutsu to warp space-time to travel. She's not actually that speed. So then it becomes, okay, well now, One Piece has more power. Then it becomes who hits more, because then it also gets harder. Who hits harder casually? Because look at Boruto. Boruto can hit you with like the axis of the earth spinning. That's insane power. That's insane casual power. But then you go into like someone like Luffy. If you think about it, I'm like, wait, Chinjao's simple headbutt is able to split an ice continent. Now, granted, he got to put some effort into it, but even Sai can split a super ice continent. Okay. Weird, right? So they can do that, but Gear Second Luffy is stronger than both. Or Gear Third. Gear Third Luffy is stronger than him. So Gear Third Luffy, before he fought Doflamingo, is already like beyond Super Ice Continent. And then the thing is, when he fights Doflamingo, he gets Gear 4, which increases his tensile strength by several times. In the Japanese, or they say many times in Japanese, which many is more than 4. Because it goes a couple, a few, several, and many. So at the bare minimum, 5 times. So it's a 5 times, because Gear Second is 10 times. If in the French data book, it's 10 times base, and that's already very strong. And then you had Luffy that was punching the same Doflamingo. Now, granted, he wasn't hitting him with Gear Third level strikes, but he was hitting him with Gear Second level strikes, which isn't that much weaker. So every strike Luffy had was at least country level by attack potency. So imagine if I'm taking, and like if you consider how big an average ice continent is, the proper assertion, given the One Piece's planet's size, and how big Alabasta is, yeah. If Alabasta is an island, and they've shown that it's Australia size, and yeah, I think it's safe to say that, and you've seen reverse mountain size. Thing is it's a continent-sized mountain. Then I think it's safe to say that like Luffy would punch you with the equivalent of like, that's like if you take the whole country of Spain and Portugal. Yeah, take Spain and Portugal. These countries are huge. If you put them on like the U.S. map. Like, if we compare France's size, right? Because I'm trying to show people this. Like, take a look. So just like, imagine Luffy, and the thing is, this is an ice con, so Gear Third, even if we assume Gear Third is 10 times stronger than Gear Second in terms of raw power, this is approximately a good estimate of like comparable to the continent of Antarctica. Yeah, if you compare it to the size of Antarctica, it's not too much off. So yeah, then that's pretty accurate. So that means every punch Luffy threw at Doflamingo, which should move faster than light speed, meaning Doflamingo's taken hundreds of country-threatening level punches. And then he's like, bro, you're trying to tickle me? So this is what I'm talking about when I say, like, there are a lot of variables that have to be considered on how ridiculously overpowered some characters are. You don't even think about this. That's why I said Esdef is extremely powerful. But if she would have sliced someone like Doflamingo, her blade would break. Because then, even if she had country level plus power, because she needs prep time for the continental power. But even if she had continental power, Doflamingo just gonna sit there like, oh, okay, that's all you got? Because if I recall, didn't Doflamingo block Gear Third? Casually? Before using his awakening? So, yeah. So, yeah. Pretty sure he blocked it. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Look at this. Chat, look at this. Look at this. And he's not even trying. So you're talking about somebody who can destroy a super ice continent, which is the equivalent of saying splitting, because even if you could split the continent of Antarctica, like Chinjiao and them, and I know people say, it's split though. Okay. even the low ball scale has already shown that that's the equivalent of destroying half of the United States. Yo, King X, thank you so much for the donation. I do appreciate that greatly. Hold on. Let me take a look. Thank you. That does mean a lot to me. Let me read what you put. Hold on, real quick. Let me read that. I'm doing my own scale of DBZ Goku. Would you say DBZ final form final Frieza form is at least universal to at best low multiversal? That's a great question, and I'm going to save that answer in just a bit, and I do appreciate it, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on that. But yeah, you guys get the picture. I'm going to go into that in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna have some guys. You guys can still put it in. All right, so let me answer the chat. Got to prioritize the donation. Appreciate you. All right, so if you're doing your own scale of Dragon Ball Z and Goku, okay, Dragon Ball Z's final form Frieza, is he universal to low multiversal at best? The answer is no. Now, here's the closest objective answer I can give you to that. The reason Frieza is not a universal fighter, okay, which usually we mean you destroyed the universe in like as if you could destroy the universe in 1 second or destroy it in one blow, I will put you as universal. Frieza cannot destroy the observable universe in such a short amount of time. We've been shown that due to his power's limitations and the amount of energy he's exerted. Now, granted, at 50% of his power, he threw out a blast to Namek and didn't even put all of his power in. That had enough yield to blow away the entire galaxy that Namek sits in. Now, it's not the quadrant, because we have no confirmation, but he did blow up a spiral galaxy. Now, this puts Frieza in galaxy level plus, and when you factor in this additional form on top of that, we know power levels are not linear, Frieza's definitely in the lower multi-galactic levels. By the time he hits Mecha, and he has 10 times the power to blow up Namek, casually, by the way, like he just charged that thing, well, he was angry and was trying, he still would be in multi-galaxy range. The problem is Frieza doesn't have the yield of calcs to scale up to that. And because we only get a statement of him, King Kai said he could destroy the very universe. And let me ask you guys this. If I had enough power in my base, like if I had enough power in my, let me give you an example. Let's say I'm sitting here, this is Atari, and I have enough power to destroy with just 50%. I'm injured, by the way. I'm heavily injured, and 50% of my power, I can blow away a galaxy with just a simple ha! And then just keep fighting all day. Safe to say Frieza can dish out at least 10 times that power. And the fact that he had that power on Namek. So yeah, Frieza was already a multi-galaxy threat. Now, if you could destroy, let's say, 5, 6, 10 galaxies in a single shot at max strength, and you could fight at the speed, and you could fly hundreds of times, hundreds of thousands of times, millions of times the speed of light, yeah, you'd be a threat to the universe. So is Frieza a universal threat? 100%. There's no arguing that. But can he destroy it in one shot? No. He cannot. Now, as far as Manga Frieza is still a very powerful opponent. And he is still able to destroy entire planets and celestial bodies. Goku says you could destroy entire celestial bodies, but not a single man. So Frieza is indeed a star level character. large star level, even confirmed out of Goku's words. So there's no arguing that either. And if you're a star level fighter, then at least by the time we get to Mecha Frieza, and remember, power levels aren't linear, okay? Just to give you guys an example why I say they're not linear. Remember, Goku was a power level of 8,000 and is already threatening, him and Vegeta are threatening to obliterate the planet Earth. You need a power level of 10,000 to blow up the Earth, but they said it's inconceivable of what a power level of 1,000,000 can do. So it's clearly, if it's inconceivable, it's above star level. It's written in that wording itself. Because a star is conceivable to us if we know what a planet is. So what would be inconceivable? Probably something like a galaxy or so. So it's really hard to pinpoint that. But remember, Goku powering up when he was at 90K, right? If you guys want to see the video, put fires in the chat, because I mean, we might get demonetized if I show Dragon Ball content on stream. But if I get enough fires in the chat, I'll risk it. But Goku, you powered up, and his aura had an energetic reaction with nearby solar system. So he was in a completely different star system of Namek, and just him flexing his aura at the power level of 90K. Remember, just being at 90K, or like barely beyond 90K, had atmospheric reactions to nearby planets in a separate star system, which is at least light years away. Just off of how much raw energy he was just emitting. So even Kaioken times 2 Goku, when he arrived on Namek, Goku arrival on Namek is a solar system threat, which mathematically adds up, because by the time you go from 90K to 100 and to like 60 million, which is what Frieza needed to destroy the galaxy, it adds up mathematically. Power levels jump all over the place. Like, wait, you was at a power level with Kaioken times 4 times 8, okay, 32, give or take, right? So you telling me you was at a power level of 32,000, and now you're at, and that was a threat to the planet, but now you're at a power level of 90,000, and you're causing the entire solar system to react. You're causing magnetic fields of entirely separate planets, not even nearby, to glow and react off of reaction of you just powering up. It's insane.
Oh my goodness. Amena with the $4.99 donation. Much appreciated.
Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot, man. No, it really does. Thank you guys so much. To everyone.
Is this overkill?
Oh my gosh. Roz is coming through with the $10 donation. Really appreciate it, guys. This is like, dang, we're already 5 away from the goal. The goal is like 20 super chats. You guys are already like a quarter there. I appreciate the support. It really does mean a lot. Thank you again, everyone. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I really do. What do you... All right, let me check Roz's first. It says, is this overkill? So we're going to watch it together. All right, so we're going to watch this together. Hold on. Bro, did she just... Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's overkill, bro. Like, based on the size and the blast radius. Hold on, because all right, so we have to use luminosity distance. So if you're using the average luminosity of a star, and we're assuming that in the near distance and brightness, just off of skimming it with the eye, you can already tell that's a light year away. Judging from the size and the scale of when it comes nearby the camera, it looks like it's multi-planet levels of attacks just blowing up, which is incredible, honestly. That's incredible. Ray William Johnson, I love that you still show up on my feed. Anyway. Yeah, that is overkill, to answer the question. What's your scale of Madoka Kaname? Madoka Kaname. Let me look it up. Oh, I've heard of this little girl. So I've heard she is extremely powerful, but because I've never watched it, I have no way to actually know what her scale is. So feel free to give me some references, and then I'll be more than happy to kind of look into that. But yeah, I've seen this before. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's see. That way, if I have a reference of anything, okay. I guess. So I'm gonna borrow from this. We're gonna use this, guys. So this is like a spin wheel. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna try to we're gonna play a game. Yeah, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna see which characters we get, and then we'll see. All right, let's see what you're saying here. Hold on. I honestly think Madoka is massively overrated in terms of power. I have seen people argue she is outer versal, but from the feats, I can only see low complex multiversal at best. Oh yeah. From what people have told me, absolutely. But remember, we're living in an age where everything is outer versal to a lot of people. And it has nothing to do with them not being educated. No, absolutely. These are some smart individuals. It has to do with them not... Because scaling someone out of versal is not about your power scaling ability as math goes. It's about your power scaling ability of reading comprehension. Being able to pick out context clues and get certain implications is very important. And so when you say outer versal, let me just explain something to you guys. Outer versal, the reason it almost feels like it's boundless, the way I treat it, is because the concept is you're beyond all aspects of time and space. If you know the Platonic concept of what time truly is, then you'll understand why outer versalism is very close to boundless. And so not everyone is given that tier, even if they say, well, they're not in any space or time or any concept of it. Okay, by what degree? Because there are degrees of that no concept of time. I want to see evidence of it, you know? And if you could really beg the question on a lot of scales. So again, it's, you know, all I know is she can destroy and recreate her own verse. Hey, that's impressive. It does answer my question in a way. I disagree in a way, but fair enough. It's okay, King X. I still appreciate the donation, you know, it matters a lot. But yeah, I stick with what is brought to the table for evidence, you know. The only way you would get a universal Frieza is if you use statements from non-canonical sources or outside sources that aren't influenced by Toriyama. Things such as Mike Pondsmith in the Fusions, they actually have a paper that says characters who can destroy the universe in the flick of a finger. So I'll show you that real quick. I actually was talking to Vegeta Scales on that. I'll show you. I got all the sauce. Because I was the one who found that book originally, in most cases, to use it for higher scaling. So I'll show you. Here you go. So here you go, guys. It says now available for Fusion. based on one of the hottest anime properties shown in the United States, the Dragon Ball series, the Dragon Ball Z trademark adventure game is fusion powered. How else could be how else could be due? See, as you guys can see, this is official, but even then they had a typo. Now a typo doesn't take away the credibility of something, so I just want to clarify that. But just use discernment. How else could we do a game with characters that can blow up the universe with one twitch of a finger? Okay. So you'll see that part here, which is a highlight. So this, of course, is not Mike Pondsmith writing that. These are some promoters who don't know what they're looking at. They don't power scale. They're just kind of taking like, yo, I just seen Frieza use his finger and blew up a planet. Like these guys, and they probably heard the Japanese statement, he can blow up he can destroy the very universe as we know. I mean, yeah, I think Frieza would be able to destroy the universe if he has galaxy level power. I mean, there's a reason Beerus suspected nobody can scrap hands with him. That's why he was surprised Frieza died. It was like, dang, I didn't think you would die, Frieza. I mean, you trash to me, but to everyone else, you're like insane. You know? It's like watching some guy bully all the kids at a birthday party in Melee. And then, like, Mango or Cody Schwab just walks in the house and it's like, hi. It's like the kids think this guy is a god, but then they see freaking Mango and Cody Schwab. It's like, bro, they're like Whis. So, in the context of that, I just hope that clarifies. But yeah, I'm glad I answered your question, but I'm just kind of elaborating a little bit further as to why I don't go with that. Because if I went with the Universal Frieza, then the or low multiversal, it wouldn't add up to any narrative at all. In fact, rest in peace, the great Akira Toriyama. But I can almost say for certainty, after looking at how Toriyama has answered interviews based on how he responds, based on what he's written out of his own mouth, or stated out of his own mouth, Toriyama would even disagree with you guys on that. He would even tell you, no. Beerus can destroy a universe, but I did not intend Frieza to. Majin Buu, I've had statements. Yeah, he could, but Frieza, maybe now that he is golden, he could. That's something Toriyama would say, or Toyotaro, and you could tell, because it wasn't intended for. At the time, Frieza was also the last. Frieza was supposed to be one of the last enemies. Dragon Ball kept going though. Hey, you know? So, we're gonna get this, like, ultimate threat, but turns out, no, that wasn't the case. In fact, the Galaxy feat got removed out of Dragon Ball Z Kai. So, again, the statements may be there, but, I mean, it's just overblown wording, you know? In most cases, it's like, hey, this dictator could destroy the world. I mean, a nuclear, like, regardless, you could shoot 1,000 nukes. It won't blow up the planet Earth. Earth is way too durable. A nuke can barely blow up a mountain. At all. Even the most powerful nuke can't even blow up a mountain for real. It could leave a crater. That's it. You need like 5 nukes to blow up Mount Everest. The most powerful ones. So, again, it goes down to, like, it's a figure of speech in a way. You know? So, yeah. But anyway. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, though, let's move forward. Let's see. You haven't gotten this plenty. You probably have gotten this plenty of times. But have you thought about doing a Xenogoku video? I have actually already, Boaz. I did. All right. Oh yeah, I want that. I want an answer about DBS manga. A statement that kind of threw me off. It's Zamasu stating that there are only 5 timelines across all existence. Sure. Where does Zamasu ever state that? Because I've never seen him state that. I don't think he ever made a statement. Sure, there are 5 rings, but the anime adaptation has billions of them. So, feel free to ask. Flowery wording makes people overscale a lot of verses, DBZ included. I wouldn't say that's flowery wording. I'd say it's a bit of a hyperbole. That's a hyperbole, where it's Frieza is definitely a multi-galaxy busting beast. And Frieza could definitely like beat up a lot of versions of a lot of characters with no difficulty. That's why I said Frieza's the gatekeeper. I said I don't think Naruto, Bleach are making it past Frieza. And I still stand by that. They ain't making it past him. Nobody in Naruto is making it past Frieza. Not even Shibai. Because they don't even know if Shibai is a universal level. Oh, he's a higher dimension. That don't mean anything. A higher dimension of what? Like, is he infinite 4D to where you can't even, like, is it like a Umineko type of scale where, oh, he's the 3D being, so even if you're infinite 2D, you're nothing to him. Like how the weakest 3-dimensional being would solo an entire infinite 2-dimensional multiversal being in Umineko. We don't even know if they work like that. So we still can't assume. But I would say that's more, but you know, it depends. Chapter 20, let's take a look. Dragon Ball Super. Scroll down. Chapter 20. Alright. Dude. Right. Alright. At any rate, you sure took a while. True. I had to check all of the other parallel worlds, and how'd that go? They were nothing compared to your world. We should be able to take control of them without without opposition. Whoa. We're almost there. It won't be long before humanity is destroyed across all 5 timelines. Huh? Impossible. There's another ring of time? Could there be another parallel world that just appeared? Yes. This is where Geekdom talked about this. Geekdom talked about how Toyotaro kind of dropped the ball on a plot hole with this because this is more so what I like to call this. I'd like to call this the fixed timeline. Because if you go with the anime, as far as we're concerned, this doesn't mean this is all in existence, fortunately. But this does at least imply, to his knowledge, there's about 5 of them. Or 6 now. That's what he's assuming. Because Zamasu only knows so much about the time rings. In the anime, though, he has the whole vault. So, yeah, there's like a whole vault of time rings. Which I like the way the anime handled it. Because as you can see, there's a lot. There's a lot in the anime. So in the anime adaptation, there's way more time rings. Way more. Like, implied to be infinite. Why did it click this? Oh my god, it's freezing, guys. Chat, help me. Okay, there we go. Ugh. There we go. Don't worry about that. That's a book, guys. Alright, let's see here. See, I'll be telling you, this stuff be trying to, like, body me. Alright, so yeah, this is all these boxes. I'd say they're the original, the OGs. Now, granted, the green is implied. Here's what I think. The way, and this is people say this is headcanon, but it's not headcanon. It's just, well, it is sort of headcanon. But what we're doing with this headcanon is we're trying to clarify the mistakes, the plot holes in the manga. So, every green ring represents a timeline branched off of this. This silver ring is the original, and these are 5 timelines that branched from this silver ring. There are almost an infinite number of variants that we have. And that's where you'll probably have your GT, Goku, movie verse, etc. So that's the way I see it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. He does say it in chapter 20. Yeah, that's not a cap. That's not a cap on the time. Don't take this as a cap on it. Take this as, well, that's how many time rings there are correlated to the main timeline. Like the original timeline for Super that they sit in, that's how many time rings existed for that one specifically. But as shown in the anime and in Xenoverse and in DBZ Kakarot implications, there's a variety of near infinite. So there should be 9 infinite timelines. And with the mini worlds interpretation Dragon Ball has, the manga just has this slight part that sort of doesn't explain everything, which is okay. It's okay. But anyway, yeah, Luffy's strong. So there's 5 time rings are the original timelines. So these these 5 are branches off the original. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Alright, guys. Let's have a little bit of fun. So, what I want to do with everyone here in today's stream is I want to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do a random anime character, spin the wheel. We're going to do like a versus battle. We're going to have 3 categories. It's either heavy, it's going to be, no, we're going to have 4 categories. It's a toss up. One of the categories is going to be, let me write this down. Hey guys. Anyway. So we're going to have it like this. Yeah, toss up. So the battle can go in several different ways. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Yeah, we'll put it like this. Battle can be a toss-up. It could be a toss-up. No difficulty. Nah, you know, I'll just do the classic like difficulty level. Like where we put it at. And I'll just put it in the chat. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with this. Hold on. Alright, chat, who's ready? Sorry for asking a lot of questions, but I have one more. What do you think about the time nest place in the Edge of Universe 7 statement? I just think that's a specific spot they picked to be where the time nest is. I still think the time nest is still a higher dimension, but I think they just happened to pick that specific area as a resting point for it. That's what I think. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this list is. I don't know who's on this list, but let's hope this list is good. I hope so. All right, so actually, this one we want one with more characters. All right, this one got a lot of characters. We might do this one. Hold on. All right, I don't know who all of these are, but hey, they say it. They got questions. You know, we might just do it. All right, let's go. All right, chat, we're gonna do this. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Bill Cipher, I don't know where I would normally scale him, but I heard he has control over time. So I would say a solid 4-dimensional threat. But that's where I would scale him. But where does the fire hydrant from DBS scale? The fire hydrant from Dragon Ball Super. Out reversal. No, play. When is your KOF verse scaling video dropping? That's actually a good question, Stella. So we're trying to plan. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it, because it's not a topic I have, that much. Yeah. He's two-dimensional. Then he was able to overcome 3D and 4D. All right, here we go, guys. You ready? Let's give it a wing. All right. Fugolion? Yo, who is that? Who is this dude? Wait, so Fugolion? The freak is Fugolion?
And more possible overkill?
Roz with the $10 second donation. Yo, shout outs to Roz coming through again. Twice in a row. That's incredible.
This man is going insane. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, King X. He does say it. I'll show you. Yo, Bo Scotty, welcome to the stream. I do appreciate you for stopping by. Shout outs to Bo Scotty, everyone. Classic buddy, plays Smash Brothers, but also is a phenomenal artist. Definitely recommend giving him a subscribe and follow. Shout outs to Bo Scotty. And then let's see, that's a lot of energy. Yo, what's up, Jagan King? It's been a while. Glad to see you in. Yo, let's go. All right, we just gotta see. I seen the chat dip, and then everyone starts coming back. Like, yo, hold on, let me see. Fugilion Vermilion. I don't know who this is, but he looks like he's from Black Clover. I could be wrong though. All right, chat. So we got this brother. I'm pretty sure he's from Black Clover though. I mean, he just looks like he's from Black Clover. So we got him versus Ryokyo. Ryokyo. Is this that mother from My Hero Academia? Because I don't think it is. If it is, they spelled the name wrong. I think. But who knows? Who knows for sure? All right, so we got these two. All right, here we go. All right, so guys, so chat, out of like these two, who do you think wins? Because I'm gonna say, like, because I'm not the biggest knowledgeable guy on Mr. Vermilion, but I'm gonna say Vermilion. Like, I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna like absolutely punch her in the face and her head blows up. Like, I'm just gonna assume he's like a monster. But he just looks like a beast. But let me go handle this with Roz real quick while I let chat make their answer. Alright, possible overkill. Here we go again. Oh yeah, that's definitely a continental level feat. This girl literally just did a continental feat, and it said, no, it's just playing. But like, that's insane. That was clean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was overkill. But there's two of them. I don't think I can click the next one. Hold on. Yeah, I can't click on both. I think I gotta see just one at a time. But Roz, let me send you a heart there. A heart for you, Amena. A heart for you again. A heart for King X. The goats. Many people on the Versus Battle Wiki said the Afterlife ain't 5D because it doesn't show any characteristics of a higher dimension. How do you counter that? The way I would counter it, the Dark Knight, is I'd say
when I'd say first off, I'd say, well, the afterlife characteristics is irrelevant to a statement. Okay? Because the characteristics of the afterlife are already stated, and they're just choosing to be ignorant. The afterlife has stated that you can't go there without a form of teleportation. Okay? So you already need special travel to get there. Number 2, there are spirits there, and it uses Yama Buddhism as a variant in form. So the characteristics they're searching for, Dragon Ball is a silly anime. So it's not going to do it in like any other traditional sense where most other shows will take themselves super serious or make a verbatim statement. Dragon Ball has the implication. Me and SSJ Ryu talked about how a higher dimension doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a numeric dimension or have the properties of a vectorial dimension, a spatial dimension, or geometrical. So, hope that answers. So we're just doing like Poxkins. Okay, we're gonna use this. Roz got me another height.
Permit me this small indulgence.
Shadowstorm. Oh god dang, I wasn't expecting that.
I shall await you in the underworld.
Dang, and why is her voice mad crispy though? Like, I'm just like, wow, this looks like a very pixelated game. I mean, great pixel art, but you know, the quality is not the best. And then she's just like, her voice is all crispy, like, I wait you in the underworld. I'm gonna whoop your ass. She also sounds like a grandma too, in a way. She's like, I got some milk and cookies in the oven. You better come and grab them before I unleash hell on you and blow up the entire continent. I'm more so asked about Xenogoku in case something changes from 3 years ago, like Universe 3, Goku surpassing a Toki Toki Ampfu. Yeah, I mean, that's really high and impressive, but like, that's not going to change the general scale. Because it's like, okay, Xenogoku's mad strong. That's it. That's all there is to it. But then again, Xenoverse has a lot to dissect. With the charisma manga and much more. So it also comes. She is as old as creation. I'm as old as creation. I got some milk and cookies. But I swear to God, if you put a brazinet in my cookies, I will literally... Imagine. There is also a higher dimension to consciousness, which are more advanced than typical understanding of dimensionality with space-time. Correct. Yes, so D-Moss, I talked about that as well. But I talked about that a while back. The thing is, though, higher consciousness comes down to a different line of, like, Yumi Neko does use it in a way where they talk about higher levels of thinking, newer concepts that the human mind can't create. Now, concepts the human mind can't create is a theory. E. Powell goes on it, and the casual body, mind, and ego. And it depends on if you want to go there. Bastard uses it. Was it Bastard? Yeah, Bastard does talk about it. Like the Atma plane, the Buddha plane, the monad, triad, and much more. The astral plane. And there are different levels of consciousness. However, the consciousness they're talking about is more so of a conscious realization. So depending on if you want to go with, well, being able to realize what you are and who you are is different from a new introductory of concepts. But even concepts itself, dimensionality, and I'm going to challenge that statement a little bit. So I disagree with the part saying that unless there's and I know you can't clarify everything, but there is a little bit of a point where dimensionality within space and time, or more advanced than the typical. Okay, never mind. You clarified yourself. More advanced than the typical understanding of dimensionality within space and time. I mean, yeah, anything can be more advanced if you go down to the nitty gritty of it. I don't think it'll necessarily be more advanced. I just think there's more advanced explanations of space and time the deeper you understand its concept on the quote unquote phrase and philosophy Platonic level. When you go beyond the general scope of the physicality of what space is intended to be and what time is intended to be, because time is, you know, the father of all. If you go real deep into it, which really reality, like almost the idea of something having no time or surpassing it breaks the human mind, because we operate in time. So it breaks the mind to understand that. Are there beings who don't operate in time where that breaks the mind? Well, we can't even describe them, because in that concept, then they would be like, okay, how long does it take to think? Well, there is no time. I've already thought it. So even when we look at Eternal Kala, where Chakra was having a conversation with Wes, she's like, Wes, you don't even need to have, it's like, hi, Wes. Yeah, I understand this and that. And I know you were going to ask about this too, but don't worry about it. But by the way, I'm explaining this to you. Now, normally this whole conversation would be done in an instant, but I want you to take it in and still keep your humanity, because your brain can't process information instantly like we do here, where we don't abide by time in the typical sense that you guys do. So the higher intervals of time, how does time even behave at the higher point? Is everything instant, and is there a new level of instantaneousism? The list goes on and on and on and on. It can get complicated more and more. It can snowball into a lot. So actually, I take that back. I'm not going to disagree. You clarified yourself there. Really good. Anyway, speaking of cookies, low-key cookie clicker is busted. OP. I don't even know. Saint Seiya also. Saint Seiya also is very powerful. Saint Seiya is a very strong character that I still think people either underplay or overplay. And it's like never a proper middle for him. And I don't like that. I wish there was more. Also, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to give a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more as we have a more consistent schedule for streaming. Now, let's go to this. I'm a little bit iffy. So, guys, do you want to continue doing this list? Do you guys want to still do this like versus battle list, which I believe our winner is Vermilion? Do you guys want to keep doing this list, or do you want to do a Smash Brothers canonical tier list again? Let's say who's the strongest characters in Smash Brothers canonically? Like where do they canonically scale outside of the verse of Smash? I'll let you guys decide. You kind of mess with Smash tier list. All right, that's one. All right, we got one down. I mean, I'm down for it, so that's two. That's two. That's two right there. Ooh. Oh, I'm down for. Oh, that's three. That's four. Oh, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Let me hop on a Smash tier list. Super Smash Bros. Tier list. All right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get on here. Ultimate tier list. I like this site. All right. So you're gonna use this site right here. I hope everyone is ready. All right, so first and foremost, we gotta make this clean. So I'm doing it like martial arts style. So this is the black belt. All right, this is the brown belt. This is the brown belt. You gotta have the brown belt. Gotta have the we'll go with red. I have the red belt. Yeah, red belt. And we gotta have purple belt. Blue belt, green belt. All right, we need more tiers. We need more tiers. All right, green belt, yellow belt, and white belt. Where is it at? Yeah, we'll go with that for white belt. All right, so we gotta like even this out. We ain't gonna have like S tier, blah 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 blah. We're like not gonna do this. We're gonna make it more interesting. I need somebody to help me. Like we're gonna do like, I don't know, like street to wall. Yeah, like street to wall level. I do like building to city block. I'm building the city block tiers. And like town level to city level. Nah, actually, I'll do it for like town level to mountain. That's a big jump, but hey. Town level to mountain. And heck, if you destroy that, we'll go from island to country. Island to country. Yeah, island to country tier. Freak. What else do we got? Like continental to moon. Planet. And it doesn't matter if it's a large planet, we're just using loose. Planet to star. And it was just like, sheesh. Probably solar to galaxy. Solar to galaxy level, and then we'll have like universal. Yeah, we'll have like universal. And then we're gonna have a separate tier that's gonna be the top dog.
1350 to 1610, last one for the day low.
Whoa, hold on. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Hold on, I missed something. My chat died out real quick. Yo, Roz, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I'm definitely gonna check that out for you. You guys can see the tier list now. Oh, you can't see the tier list? What the heck happened? Why can't you see the tier list? Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Yeah, I understand it now. All right, don't worry, guys. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Fix it, Felix. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, and then this last one here, gonna like make it like colorful, and we're just gonna call it multiversal. Yeah, I like that. And we're gonna watch Roz's video in just a moment before we begin. Get out! And we're just gonna put multiversal and up. No, actually, you know what I want to do? Multiversal. We're gonna make multiversal like this color. Yeah. We're gonna make multiversal like this color, and we'll do one last one. And this one is like extra dimensional. Yeah. And then that's the highest tier. That's the highest tier. So, all right. Let's do it. We're going to start on this list. Characters, Echo Fighters, where toggle Echo Fighters. No, we're going to leave the Echo Fighters off. We're going to like leave it separate. All right, but let's watch this real quick. $13.50. 16.
It's an aggregation of energy so incredibly powerful it has physical substance. I cannot even calculate its strength.
Colonists, emergency maneuvers! Get us out of that thing's way now!
Roger.
Oh, snap.
Dang. That's a big blast. Uh-oh.
Are you entirely sure we're alright, sir? Huh? Commander Kenny and the Eldarian fleet are gone. The moon base is practically deserted. What if that strange celestial body attacks?
Bro, why is he chewing in my ear like that, bro?
Perhaps we should have gone with them.
Don't be ridiculous. Going to the ass end of the solar system isn't a part of my job description. Leave the mindless fighting to you-know-who. Our fabulous and famous battle-tested hero. Hey, this isn't even cooked.
It's funny. Wait, how could he hear that? Wait, how could they hear sound in space? Never mind. Okay, we got. Oh wow, that is very impressive. That's extremely faster than the speed of light. Dang, they just got murked. I feel bad. Goner. Whew. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that, Roz. Thank you again for the donation. That I feel bad, man. You hate to see it. Chat. Are you guys ready for this tier list? Like, are you guys actually ready for this? Like, look at this. Look at this crap. All right. We're gonna do this. All right, Nintendo. We're gonna do this. Zakaya, my love, I have to put you here. Okay, young girl. Thank you very much. You can sit back there. Your ponytail was in the way. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna start off in the list. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. So, Alex, Minecraft. All right, so like Alex and Steve, we're gonna like handle her. Like, all right, so guys, where does like somebody who's played Minecraft more than I have, where did like Minecraft scale? Like, legitimately, where do I place her at? Like, where do I place her? Because I'm starting from top to bottom. You know. Steve. Anyway, where do I place her? Like 3D. I mean, yeah, she's the 3D. All right. Oh, they can build entire buildings and blocks, and when they have armor, they can fight ender dragons who can blow up buildings too. So I would say building the city block is a nice place. If somebody has other information that can help out, I would appreciate that. Steve as well. Zombies are relatively weak street to wall level threats. Endermen are strong, but they only can really take out blocks, so they're also wall level, but they're going to be higher than the zombies. Steve is higher than Alex, and there we have it. That's our first series. Next up, we got Alf from Pikmin. As far as I remember, they are extremely tiny. So most of what they can do isn't as impressive as it would be because they're on a microcosmic world. So I'm gonna put them there, and then that would be. I mean, honestly, I think that's a solid spot. Yeah, no Echo Fighters. No, we're including the Echo Fighters. So yeah, we're gonna put her there, and him there. Sheesh. Where is this bastard? There you go. Olmar, clearly above Alf in power. Now, if anyone knows otherwise, yeah. I think, let's see here. Kirby's overrated. Hey, man, you never know. Yo, so next up. Yo, where does my boy Banjo go? I mean, as far as I know, Banjo can definitely destroy buildings easily. And even the city block. But I don't know how much though. So we'll stick with that for now. Banjo's country level. Oh shoot. Banjo's country level. Wait, Stella, tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me what we're gonna do with my boy Banjo. Need to see how he country level. God dang. All right. But while you're doing that, let's get our next character. Villager. Obviously building level. Sorta. Not even. Like, they're honestly, like, wall level. Like, they don't really do anything crazy. Don't confuse Villager how he fights in Smash. The actual Villager. Isabelle, same thing. Like, absolutely. I know. Hey, I like asking. Goku's missing. He was added to Smash. If Goku was added to Smash, I would have known before any human on this planet would have. So, trust. Game & Watch is literally 2D, but in his 2D games, he he can do firework. Like, no, he's wall level. It's like above them, but less. But he's 2-dimensional, so he doesn't really even. He's like the lowest. He's weak. Banjo Tooie feats, if you include the cloud busting feat. Could be wrong though. Ooh, okay. You know, if I could see it, then I'm definitely gonna take a look at that. Alright, y'all. So we got the Wii Fits. Again, they're not intended to be super strong. They're just extremely fit human beings. Definitely would be above but yeah, no, these two being above an Enderman, yeah, get a life. Yeah, right. It'd be way lower than that. Yeah, get your behind there. Put your whole verse there. Absolutely. You're not getting higher than that. Okay. All right, guys. So next up, Duck Hunt Dog. It's just a freaking dog, bro. Like, it's a dog and a duck. Don't overthink it. Just a dog and a duck. There's nothing to say about that. All right. So all the fodder is out of the way for the most part, right? Now we gotta go like Ice Climbers, who is also like, they got hops. And they be fighting polar bears. So they're definitely like up there, but ain't that strong. So yeah, I mean, come on. Hey, Divin, thank you. I hope you have a great day too. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're at 7 donations. Our goal is 20, and I'm so happy that everyone has been contributing. We've been going far. All right. Next up. Do you rank these characters at their strongest? I mean, yeah, DJB. I mean, I rank them at, like, I want to say average. Average to strongest. But, like, you're average. Like, I'm not going off of, like, any non-canon material or outliers. Just everything got to be consistent. All right. So, now we get into some interesting stuff, okay? Now, I want to get some people's opinions on this. Who do we pick next? We got... All right, now this is where it's going to get interesting. Okay, who do we got to pick? Girl, you know I'm not pecking you. I'm saving you for later. Oh man, you must have lost your mind. All right, who can we pick right now? Chat, who do you think we should pick next? I'm gonna let y'all pick. Let's see. Me. Well, guess what? You guys could probably beat up all of these. If you had a sword, you could definitely beat up a real zombie. You ain't beating an Enderman in real life. But if you had a gun, you beat the Enderman up. So yeah. There you go. That's where the me's go. If we get Kazuya, he's island to large country thanks to Tekken 8. Kazuya! Oh, Kazuya's up there? Island level? Okay. Ooh, my boy is up there. He jumped. He jumped. He said, ding, ding, wong, wong, ling, long. Kazuya. Let's go, Kazuya. Let's go, Kazuya. Let's go, Kazuya. Little Mac. All right, guys. So Little Mac is a controversial. Okay. Where do we scale him? Because remember this. Don't forget this. This is not the original music, anyway. Not getting copyrighted. Boom. Now people say, oh, but it's much smaller. It doesn't matter, bro. Something that massive was still like, no. And it's just a Nintendo Moon. Just shut up. And Diddy Kong. So there you have it. Boom. So because of that, what else do we need? So let me ask you guys a question. If Little Mac can beat up Donkey Kong, where do we place him? Oh man. Let's see if I can find it. What was his name? Sandman title defense. Is it here? Yeah, dude broke an entire building. Dude broke an entire building. So yeah, and E Honda like outran a train. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should put Little Mac at moon level? Or do you think Donkey Kong's a non-canon cameo? I mean, because he bodied everyone. And he got way stronger. So, like, I feel like... I mean, the moon is about the size of an island. So if we're going to be consistent with scaling, he's not actually moon level. But he's definitely up there in the islands. But it would take island level strength. I'd say I'd put him above Kazuya, though. I'd say he's above Kazuya. Mateo cooking right now with the Dragon Ball cosmology. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the island. I could confident. I could see a little mech having insane power scaling. Because he's not like an actual... He's from New York, but he's not... It's like Mario. He's from where Mario is. So because he's a Mario verse, I would put him there. Donkey Kong in his own games is difficult to scale because Donkey Kong is in the Mario universe. So I would have to ask Retro and Macadamia on their opinions. Because these guys would be really difficult to scale. Hey man, the Enlightened saying, it's okay. If you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. Have a good night and enjoy. Mario is, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Mario. Guys, where do we scale Pichu? I mean, I'm gonna put Pichu as like, I mean, Pichu can beat up mountain level threats with the proper electrical charge. So a high 100 level 100 Pichu can beat up a Machamp, which can throw mountains. So I'll put Pichu there. Pikachu, guys, a level 100 Pikachu or Pikachu at its peak, Ash's Pikachu, because we're not going to use anime Pikachu. We're going to use. Is Smash Brothers Pikachu intended to be Ash's Pikachu? Is Smash Pikachu Ash's Pikachu? Since how does Pikachu pop up in Smash Brothers? Because we need to know which version of Pikachu this is. Well, yeah, they're using Pokeballs. Ash's Pikachu doesn't come out of a Pokeball. But it knows techniques from Ash, like, yeah, I don't know. Hey, welcome, Macadamia. In Brawl, he was found by Samus because using a bat as a battery. If it's Ash's Pikachu, then Pikachu fought Palkia and Dialga. Well, Pikachu pops out of the Pokeball when matches start. Oh, Ash still has Pikachu's Pokeball. All right, guys. So we need a vote. Ash's Pikachu or just a level 100 Pikachu? I know Craftus thinks it's Ash. A lot of people think it's Ash's Pikachu. Level 100 Pikachu, level 100. It's weird because if it's Ash's Pikachu doesn't come out of a Pokeball, but in Smash, Pikachu comes out of the Pokeball. So it might not be Ash's Pikachu. And then we can't use subspace because we're talking about canon Pikachu. But then again, Ash's Pikachu is as strong as a Pikachu I've seen. His Pikachu's well beyond level 100. Well, because Ash is anime canon, Roz. And, like, they really try to keep everything video game-esque. Like for Smash Brothers. So since we're doing like mostly video game content, we'll keep it video game oriented then. I'm gonna keep it video game oriented because Ash's Pikachu's not in the game. And even if he does pay in the game, we're talking about OG Pokemon Yellow. But how strong can you get a Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow? Can't you beat a Mewtwo with the Pikachu? Now I'm wondering. Let me ask Ninja Link, what does he think? Is Smash Bros. Pikachu Ashes? We are power scaling a canonical power level tier list, but not sure. Unless you played Yellow and know. Ash is in the Sun and Moon game. Well, when did Sun and Moon come out again? Okay. Is Ash and Sun and Moon? Let me look it up. Hold on. Ash and Sun and Moon. Ash is based off Red. I mean, yeah, we all know Ash is based off Red. He's not the Red. But, is Ash appear in Sun and Moon the game? Ash Ketchum, Sun and Moon. Yeah, but that's the anime version of Sun and Moon. Debut Aloha Adventure. Yeah, that's the anime variant. So like, did he pop? He doesn't show up in the actual game. He's based on. So this is like the Pokemon anime is treated. Because the thing is, you got to treat the Pokemon anime kind of like the same way you would treat Xeno Goku versus regular Goku. In a way. So. Yeah. So okay, it's not Ash's Pikachu. And I thought, because Red is in the game, so they're trying to keep it as game-oriented as possible. Because they use Red, they don't put... I mean, they use Red, and they don't put Ash. And Red was the original, before Ash. And Red has a manga adaptation. So, now. Alright, so he is not Ash's Pikachu. But now we have to focus on Red. How strong is Red? Oh yeah, I know, but those are like anime adaptation versions of the game. I mean, because we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Legacy of Goku, but we also have Xenoverse, which those are games, but they are games of different variants of the character. So I'm gonna not include it as Ash's Pikachu. I'm gonna say it's not Ash's Pikachu, and as a result, the same Pikachu can beat up Machamps, and you know, in-game canon, you could beat up some really powerful Pokemon with these things. Now, it gets complicated because now it becomes Pokemon depends on the trainer. So, like, could I use my Pikachu to beat Necrozma and Arceus? You know what I mean? So Pokemon becomes a very, very weird tier. They become a wild card. This is like, can you use Pikachu to whoop someone? Yes. Okay. Yes, you can. How strong does Pikachu become? I don't know. Anyway, Donkey Kong and Macadamia, since you're in the chat, I'd love to ask, what is your opinion?
on Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. You know, because they are in Marioverse, but like, is Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong in their own games, completely separated from Mario? Because they clearly have a different planet, different moon. It's like, yeah, they're in the party games in the movies, and they're in the verse, but the Donkey Kong Country doesn't take place in Mario's universe. It takes place in Donkey Kong universe. Yeah, Mario exists, as in he's a nearby parallel world neighbor, but that's not the same planet. They're on their own whole place. And that's kind of what it was like in the beginning. So in my opinion, I think Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are also separate. And as far as their game feats, I mean, DK is still going to be physically stronger than Mac. He's just not a good... Mac is just a better boxer. Diddy Kong, also going to be up there. And King K. Rool, also going to be up there. But Donkey Kong is stronger than K. Rool. Or K. Rool's stronger than Donkey Kong physically. But Donkey Kong could win the fight. But yeah. Yeah. It's like... that I like that so far. Ugh. The Pokemon ones are the hard ones. Because, like, you could technically beat anything. But then again, there's game canon storylines. Pokemon's one of the reasons why power scaling video games is also very difficult. So, to make this a lot more consistent... Alright. I mean, it's hard. Because, like, since we're sticking with video games, should we use comic books? I don't think we should. But, like, if a comic book is a direct continuation off of a game, I guess we should. Hit apply implies red. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. One argument I heard about Donkey Kong Moon is the moon is shown in DK's return. DK Return is a very small satellite around the Earth, close to the planet compared to the real moon shown in Odyssey. TT. Okay. Island level is definitely the lowest they could go reasonably, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, well, like, I don't know, like, where to put, like, is the moon canonically that big? And is Donkey Kong, like, if we're not, like, in Donkey Kong's components, there's Cross-verse Donkey Kong, where he's, like, with Mario, like, in everything. And it's like Mario and DK's first interaction, they're clearly next to each other. So the question is, what's the consistency level of, like, Donkey Kong verse and Mario verse? Do you know about that, Macadamia? Or does it kind of give, like, the Pokemon vibe where it's a big freaking mess? Alright, well, anyway. Let's go to the next character. Ken. Street Fighter Ken could be argued town level to mountain. Yes, Ken would beat up a Pikachu. I do believe he would. Now, Ryu literally has a mountain feat in Alpha. Let's see. Okay. Samus. Samus. She has the Chozo blood. She's up there. She can deal with town level threats. She's very strong. But she wouldn't beat Ken in a fight. And as for Ryu, we're gonna put Ryu like in this area. I'm gonna put Ryu above Kazuya. Actually, I'm gonna put him above Mac. Actually, I'm gonna put him above Donkey Kong. And yeah, you know, I'm putting Ryu at the top. Think Island's a good place for Ken? That is true, Evil Ken. I'm gonna put these two like right here. There you go. Put them at the top. They're the only Street Fighter variant. Your Street Fighter is a little weird. Cause they have movies that continuation off of the game itself. So we can't ignore it, sadly. So we have to include it. You know, there's no indication it's a different version. Like, it's the same guy. Because in the game, they mention it. Hold on, let me see here. All right. Next up, Peach. No, we're not using Peach yet. All right, guys. This is when the list starts to get stupid. Squirtle. Thing is about Squirtle is this is Red's Squirtle. That is undeniable because it's literally red. So the question is, off topic, but do you think current TBS Goku would be stronger than Ryumas from Daima? I don't know who Ryumas is. I have to find out. So, when I get a chance to find out, I will inform you guys. Most of the time, Pokemon have fought God Pokemon. So Red should scale comparably. Possibly. But the thing about Red and the Necrozma thing, like... Streaming. But... we are going with the extreme
it seems, my friend, music. So it's a secret. Okay. Huh. All right, let's read this. Okay. And that's the only reasoning. Okay. High-end Archie Sonic can fight Mid and Xenogoku. Damn. Rob is real. Rob is real life. Like, Rob is not in any game. Like, Rob literally is in Smash Bros. So that's his first actual debut separately. No, Roz. Why am I saying Roz? Yeah. Oh, okay. Bro, I'm about to flame. Anyway. I hate you, Roz. Roz and Smash confirmed. Alright, guys. So, Pit and Dark Pit. Like, I don't know where to scale these guys for Kid Icarus. But if I had to guess, I'm going to say they're around country level. I'd say they're definitely up there. They're fighting beings, like little gods. I mean, Pit has light speed. But I haven't seen him really do anything that's major. Palutena, she's gonna scale relative and stronger. All right. Game wise, it's gonna just be here. Squirtle and the Pikachu. Even though this is Reds. I'm treating these as separate Pokemon. A Charizard, an average Charizard should be at this, like a level 100 Charizard. Red's Charizard's special, because it's red. But the manga is a separate thing. So it's not the same. Like, the anime version of Red is not the same as the game version, because they don't have the same story elements. But it's also hard to say. Actually, it's hard to say. I don't know. Well, if you have to beat Necrozma and Red is at your level, like one of the best Pokemon trainers out there, is it safe for us guys to say that? Is it safe for us to say Red is up there at the where Necrozma is? And it's not Red himself; is that he has Pokemon and with capabilities and power to fight that type of Pokemon. Oh my God, Roz, trying to get a fanfic going? Oh my gosh, you need to stop. All right, so here we go. All right, guys. All right, so next up, Inkling. I'm not gonna put them anymore behind building level. You just put these two Inklings right there. Yeah, y'all can sit right there next to Banjo. All right, this tier list is looking good so far. Pac-Man. I don't know where to put him. I'm gonna go mountain. I'm going town level. Pac-Man town level. It's weaker than Pokemon though. Wario. Macadamia, have you played WarioWare? That's good. Oh, Samus. Comic book Samus is different from the game Samus. Is... I don't know if Samus can freeze a star like she can in the comics. And I don't know if comic Samus is different, because it does kind of give the implication she's different if you played other M. I would still say, though, let me see. It really depends. Like, what has she done in the game? Oh, no, she has the white holes. Yeah, so Samus is going to go up to here. Woo! She's way above everyone else. She's way above everyone else. I would give him this. Red and Sun and Moon is older and more experienced Red, so I could see the possibility. I've never played a WarioWare game, but I've seen some stuff, like the satellite that fell on Wario's house, and he was completely unharmed. Oh, Wario fell through Earth. Okay. Is Wario canonically... I mean, Wario in WarioWare is like... I don't know where to put him at, so... If a satellite fell on him, and he was unharmed, depending on the terminal velocity of the satellite, he could be country level. I mean, island level. So we'll put him up there. Island, country, tiers. All right, so guys, we're gonna have a oh boy, here we go. Marth. Marth is gonna be solar system. Lucina's gonna be solar system because of the dragon that can create entire stars in its system. Crom is weaker than Lucina canonically, I'm pretty sure. Is Crom weaker than Lucina?
Me when I see Atari.
This bro about to put something sus and get. Roz, thank you for the $5 donation.
Here I come.
What is this? This man trying to get me demonetized. I ain't gonna make no money.
Come on, big boy.
Winner!
Yes, Japan's best.
Look, I apologize, YouTube. This ain't me. Don't demonetize me, please. Just let me keep making money.
I'm sorry, humor me.
Why did you send me this? Why did thank you though. I appreciate it, Roz. Thank you. Thank you very much. I cannot stand you though. Why did you send me that? This man trying to get me demonetized. He's hilarious. But yeah. I mean, maybe Lucine is a skill fighter, but I'd say Crom could be stronger. Dark Samus is Dark Samus is weaker than Samus, but can copy your moves, so I'll put Dark Samus relative. Who else we got? We got Byleth's weaker than Marth and Lucina. Oh yeah, Marth is the hero king. Ike is also relative because some of the Fire Emblem content and lore, they have their own variants. And same with Roy. But I would say the Radiant Dawn hero is stronger than Roy. I could be wrong though. But Fire Emblem is loose order. Same with Robin. Robin's up there. Don't know. I have to do those versions. All right, we're gonna empty this whole list. All right, Fire Emblem will cast all in the solar system tiers because specific statements. You know, I do got a good thumbnail out of that, but I like mine. How dare no? Okay, Min. She's gonna be building level. She will wipe the floor with these Inklings, but she will not beat Banjo. All right, guys, we're getting pretty far, and I think it's time that we go with the next one, Mewtwo. All right, so Mewtwo is geez Louise, I don't want to put you yet because I don't know where to put you at. Let's go with Fox. So guys, where do you place Fox at? Because he has the R-Wing that go through an entire gravity. I mean, goes through a black hole. For those who are curious. And Andros, yeah, made a bomb so strong it created a black hole. Here it is. And the comic books have been confirmed to be partially canon, besides Fada. What's that girl's name again? Vara the Fox or Fire? I forgot. Phoenix. That's her name. But it does say these are the events before the OG Star Fox, which Star Fox has been rebooted many times. So assuming they're kind of using like a Mod Podge of Fox because it's been rebooted, Fox goes to it. And then Fox has even made statements that he's made statements before about black holes. Like here he says, I'm going to get Andros if it kills me. The time slip theory says that we can use gravity to make a fourth dimensional warp. And the thing is, Fox can handle the G-force of a black hole because he does it in the game. And he can handle the G-force of a black hole for his R-Wing. And remember, we're including people's equipment. So if we're including Fox's equipment, where do you guys want to place Fox's R-Wing? Chat, where do you guys think? Yo, what's up, DFR? I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah. Let's see. Planet to star, if top tier moon. What do you guys think? If you can create a black hole and your R-Wing can survive it? When Andros developed the gravity bomb to deliver to the asteroid belt. Oh, and then there was also a part that I forgot to show you guys. Andros does use something where he does he used telekinesis and breaks the windows. Andros broke this window through just telekinesis from far. Because then Slippy says, if he could reach this far, just think what he could do to an R-Wing attacking Venom. And Venom is light years away because you have to go through entire sectors to get to it. So, if we go by that, Andros is also very strong. So, yeah. Consistently, though, I'd say star to like, well, given that the star is like an actual black hole, it's gonna be beyond star level. I'm gonna go with like solar to galaxy for Fox. So I'd say his R-Wing equipment. And Falco was actually going to fly the black hole for Fox. He knocked Fox out and beat him up, and then said he was going to do it for him. So I'd actually say Falco and Fox, and they also go through different dimensions in the game. And Starwolf should be relative to each other. Wolf above Falco, but Fox above Wolf. And Fox did like gravity training as a kid, which they show in his training arc. Like he was actually like upside down training as a little boy. And here's evidence, because if you look at this, there's like entire star clusters and such, and they fly through this casually. So, and this is canon to the original Fox game. Some people say it's not because the Phoenix, she's not in there. I forgot what her freaking full name was. But yeah. But Miss Phoenix is, yeah, they. All right, because Black Hole's being contention, I don't trust him too much. Don't have any problems with it. Imagine fighting a starfighter that can destroy a solar system. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that it could destroy the solar system, but that, I mean, well, no, Marth and the Fire Emblem characters. The only reason I'm putting these guys above the Fire Emblem is because the R-Wing's durability, and it can handle fourth dimensional time warp. Fire Emblem has some time magic, but they don't really have it to the degree of Star Fox Fighters, where Fox had, like, keep in mind, chat, Fox was going to use time warp theory from just flying day one. He only used the R-Wing day one. That's it. That's all the training he had. He used the R-Wing day one and mastered it. I mean, by the time he beats Andros, and you're using his most up-to-date R-Wing, could be very powerful. And it's not that the R-Wing has the planet-level attack potency, but it has solar system-level durability, in a sense. That's a very powerful weapon. That's a very powerful weapon. So the fact that it has technology that strong is why I placed it here. But I could be wrong. I could place it to planet the star. But a black hole is above that. So Fox and Falco and Wolf, they're mostly going to be there for their durability. They do have a lot of power, because they have special technology, you know, like weapons and bombs. So, yeah, that being said, that's very impressive. So even if you had the power to collapse a star, if they maneuver their R-Wings properly through its durability hacks and using anti-gravity shields, they can do a lot. Yeah, I agree, man. Having a starfighter with that durability is insane. So who knows where to play? Captain Falcon is Galaxy, because the champion belt stated that you have control over the whole galaxy. That has been canon in the game. Jigglypuff will you sit down. You can sit down here. Now we're getting into the top dogs. We're gonna finish up, guys. Where do we place Pyra and Mithra? I heard. Now Shulk, I'm gonna get to him. That the spirits in the belt talked about that being a lie, but I'm not too sure. I have never gotten confirmation on that. I just remember the champion belt gives control over the whole galaxy, and that Love was going to use it to destroy half of it. So I'm going to go with what I heard verbatim. I mean, you know.
It is possible to seize that power. Our universe, these two universes.
Here.
Else. Good. I've been waiting for you. Did you bring the champion's belt? Good. Falcon, shall I tell you something before you die? Dark and light, the two great forces which make up our universe. These two universal forces are condensed in each of our belts. Didn't you know? At the moment when the two forces become one, it is possible to seize that power. Then I can turn this whole galaxy into a pile of ashes in an instant.
In an instant?
I've waited for this moment. The world will fall into total darkness.
Not if I can help it. I'll destroy you yet. Let's go.
All right. Yep. This is why I told people Death Battles didn't do their research.
Atari, whenever you do the next stream, can you scale the Dark Tove cosmology?
Yes! Oh my gosh! Thank you! TFR with the 20 euro donation. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That is big. That is huge. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it so much. Yo, let's give some fires in the chat. That's a big donation from DFR. Thank you so much. Thank you. Definitely gonna leave some fires in the chat with that right there. Yeah. Some hot fire right there. Appreciate it. Fires in the chat. 2 space Gucci belts with the power to destroy. I don't know, man. Captain Falcon is up there. You turn a galaxy into ash in an instant. That's an instant. I think he could do more. I'm willing to bet he could do more. All right, the hero. I've heard the heroes from Dragon Quest are extremely powerful. Okay. Like, eight literally has like Kyle Ken. 8 Dragon Quest. High tension.
8's tension increased to 100. Yeah, that's hilarious. This is just crazy. I don't know where to scale 8. I just know that 8 becomes Goku. Where do you guys know about Dragon Quest? Because I haven't like did that much on it before. All right. See what the chat says. It's an extra cutscene at the Falcon collects the belt bits he has, the developer. At best, I've seen heroes in the Luminary pursuits up to 2C. Unlike most games, I actually played most of DQ11, only getting stuck. So, are they universal? Well, we can put them here for now. Oh, Erdrick, I've heard. Yeah, Erdrick should also have relative scaling to them, though I've heard Erdrick scales lower. And 8 and Luminary are the strongest ones. And Zolo is, yeah. Well, 8 does beat Estark and Rafthorn. So it's hard to really say. So, I don't know. I mean, Rapthorn said he was going to wrap the universe. He's going to combine both the light and dark universe. So if 8 can beat that, you could say 8 is multiversal. So low, it's a low multiversal, but you can argue it. Mega Man! Okay, not using Archie. Mega Man should be classic Mega Man. This isn't X, so don't go crazy, everyone. Classic Mega Man, I'd put like close to Moon, Planet-ish. I don't know. Somebody else tells me. Alright. Sorry, Macadamian. Didn't mean to spoil you. Next up. Dr. Mario. I mean, it's Mario as a doctor, but in his games, he is not doing anything impressive. He is wall level. He's literally a doctor. That's all he's doing. Mega Man is Planet? Thought so. I agree, Roz. Ness! Alright, so Ness is supposed to be universal. I'm going to put Ness at the highest part. He's more consistent to contest in that area. And from what I remember from DQ3, I don't remember Erdrick doing anything crazy. But yeah. I'm going to put Ness up there. Lucas! Lucas is much weaker. But he's definitely like an island level type of foe. I will put him there. Because Lucas doesn't really get anything crazy like the universal knowledge. So Ito, I'm glad you made it through. The list is just a tiering list on like the strongest characters. All right. Mewtwo. All right, guys. I need to know. I feel like Mewtwo is planet level because in the game Pokken, which is separate, but that's a separate. But like it's in. I don't know. Because is Mewtwo as strong as Necrozma? That's the question. Can Mewtwo beat Ultra Necrozma canonically? Because there's only one Mewtwo. Like, where does Mewtwo sit in the game lore? Lucario in the manga fights Deoxys, but he's not that strong in the actual games. In the game, I would say Greninja in the games, I would say is an island level threat, but below Charizard barely. Lucario in the games, Lucario is very strong, but it would be the same thing. Right above the one to say use when you're the first one to say we're using it right. No problem, man. Thanks. Fire Emblem. Let's put these dragons right here. They're definitely one of the strongest. Snake is above Zero Suit. It's like an ultimate weapon. Low to mid tier in terms of the gods. So he's like planet, star. That's a good point. Where do the ages scale? I'm trying to figure out where the ages scale.
Malice and I are aegis. The flame powers blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Oh god dang. That's deep. Let's see here.
I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault.
You telling me these motherfreaking things could like obliterate the world? Now is that planet? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna skip that. So yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with this character. So, because if they're strong as Shulk, the Bionis and Maconis universe. Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading through something, guys. I heard that they might get on the same level as Shulk. It's offhand rather than in depth. Okay. Most we could assume is planetary. Xenogoku. Yeah, okay, so like if they're around Shulk's level, which is likely the implication, they should be in the multiverse ranges. And peak Shulk being up top. Ganondorf. If we're using Ganon as his whole representation, he should be multiversal. Link, multiversal. Zelda with the Triforce, she is multiversal. She's extremely powerful because she can deal damage to Ganon with the light arrows, which in lore they're supposed to be way stronger. But this is low multiversal because Link is supposed to, like, and it depends on the Link. So if we're using, but if we're gonna do this and we're using Breath of the Wild Link, Breath of the Wild Link is far weaker than the other Links. Far weaker. If we're using Gerudo Ganon, he's one of the strongest. He can transcend time because he can deal with Link even with the Ocarina and the Master Sword. So, yeah, that is a different story. And this is the same Link that had to fight the Skull Kid later, without the fear. Yeah, you can fight Skull Kid without Fierce Deity too, if I recall. But in the manga, he beats Skull Kid with Fierce Deity, so it's implied you would use it to end the game. If this is the same Zelda, then she would be like building level. So again, are we taking the full incarnation of these? Well, we are taking Shulk and them at their strongest. So assuming they're at their strongest, this is where they would scale. Echoes of wisdom in finding out about the original Link to the Past instruction booklet in Japanese. I changed my tone. My JRPG knowledge goes Final Fantasy. Yeah. Star Rush. Where does Bowser Jr. sit? I want to say he sits around country level. Yeah. He sits around country level. Daisy, same thing. Mario Strikers, like, ooh, Daisy with a power star should be a threat to a planet. So with like power ups and at her peak. So basically all the Mario casts at their peak. So I would say Daisy at her peak, Peach at her peak, but Mario RPG also has some insane, like how they fight Krulix. So if you want to use Mario RPG, because Mario is a weird Mod Podge character. So it depends, like, are we going with like the Mod Podge Mario, or are we going with like Mario RPG? And Mario RPG seems to be canon to the main Mario games. So I would say Krulix, who is literally 4D, would put them in the low multiversal structures. Peach and Daisy should be low. Daisy doesn't appear in that game, so she shouldn't scale to Peach. Daisy appears in the other games as a cameo, but like her original thing is she's really just the building level. Like, not even. She can use power-ups probably, but that's under an assertion. She doesn't really appear in like a main separate game. Whereas Peach has Princess Peach and she has the Super Mario RPG feats. Luigi and Mario, if we include Dreamy Bowser in them, Mario and Luigi at their peaks, I place at up there.
the likes of like 8, because they can deal with people who have. And if we're dealing with Super Dementio is more of a Super Paper Mario, but Mario, and that's a separate Mario. But if you want to deal with like Dreamy Bowser and Kulix, you know, Power Stars can be crazy if the math is tied to it. Exactly. With a lot of, I agree. Super Mario Wonder had Daisy. Oh, okay. In some games. And Rosalina definitely reset the... So the Mario characters should be in their own tier. And I would presume that Bowser Jr. can sit up there with them. Because all of them can use... All of them are at their peak with Power Stars. Now, this is hypotheticals, so we need to use it. That Daisy has beaten a Bowser. A regular base Bowser should be able to rule and destroy a moon. But we have no evidence that she can beat a power-starred Bowser. Right? I don't think so. DFR, I think Archie Sonic wins, hands down. And my dogs are barking. We're almost done, though. Stream's almost over, but we're going to have to finish this up. Bowser Jr., he doesn't ever really get that strong with Power Stars. So he could get up there, but he never shows himself doing so. He does show in Mario Galaxy that he's taken over planets and stars. So we'll definitely put him up there around close in between Mewtwo and Mega Man. Peach, Rosalina is universal, resets the Mario universe, but that has numerous dimensions in it. So we're going to put Rosalina here, above Peach. I'm not going to put Rosalina above Mario, personally. I won't put her above the Luminary. But Mario and Luigi, at their peak, I will allow to be up here. Because of their feats in Mario RPG. Their other Power Stars, Super Princess Peach. Actually, I think Peach has better showings than Rosalina, in a sense. But Rosalina also kind of casually reset it. But then again, yeah. She could be from the future. Nah, Macadamia. She said she wanted a picture with her parents and got that. Matt Pat not included. Did she actually say that? Was it just an implication? Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. No spoiler. No, I'm playing. Alright, Xenoverse, we're gonna include Pyra and Mythra here. So, Pyra and Mythra together are multiversal because of Vimna. But by themselves, they're a threat to the universe or the world. So we'll like keep them solo. And Mythra is stronger because Pyra is just a shadow of her power. There we go. Shin Megami Tensei. Roz, I want your opinion on this. Because the cognitive world is like not a real world. But like, do we take... Is it like Sword Art Online where we take their power? It's weird. Cineroar. Definitely up there. Red has beaten... Red hasn't, but he can beat Necrozma, I would assume, given that he's the very best. So I would at least put him at a universal place, where he's close to the tip of low multiversal. I would say that his Pokemon and ability are able to handle those things. But I don't think he's ever fought a spazzing out Necrozma, if that makes sense. It's like if you took someone like Zeno and told Zeno, okay, no erasing stuff, you have to box. So then it's different. Whereas with Necrozma, it was like, dang, alright, I'm not going to just blow everything up with these dimensions and interdimensional hacks. I'm just going to scrap with you guys. Okay. Shin Megami Tensei scaling is bonkers. Mental worlds in that verse are completely capable of destroying dimensions, multiverses to the extreme complex. Okay. All right. Simon, Belmont. I'm going to put Belmont in Universal. Same with Richter because of the Alucard scaling. And the thing is, it's not even
low. It's not even crazy. It's not even a lie, because the Time Reaper Yoshi can keep up with Power Stars. Yoshi's extremely powerful. Bowser should be above Peach, like under normal circumstances, but below Mario and Luigi. Luigi's just scary all the time. Kirby has dealt with multiple dimensions, and Kirby's casuality of it makes him, I want to say, above Ganon. And because Kirby doesn't need material to do it, he could just do it anyway. Kirby, Meta Knight, and Dedede all scale here. But I would put them below Xenoverse. But they would be the top of this list. They've handled numerous dimensions. Kirby has infinite power, so his stamina is insane. Okay. Plant. You could sit next to, I mean, you can, it's like, oh, these plants can hurt Mario. Shut up, bro. Like, base Mario isn't that strong. But then again, it depends. Like, if we use an RPG Mario, then yeah, I'll just leave him at Moon. I mean, like a continental, like country level. Leave him at country level. Yeah, right below Lucas. Toon Link. We've talked about this. Star Planet. No, because in Spirit Tracks, he's basically fighting a being with solar level powers. Young Link. This Young Link has the grappling hook, so it's a mix of Majora's Mask, which if he has access to Fierce Deity, he can. He's actually the strongest. Sans, guys, where do we put Sans? Where does Sans scale? Below building for Sans. Gotcha. Street to wall level. Oh. So he's full of hacks. Oh, okay. All right. So then. All right. She's just going to go next to Red. Rob. He's real. If I had to include him in any game, he's a real thing. He's not applicable. He's outer-versal. He's literally outer-versal. But if we have to use Smash Brothers as his debut, then, you know, Mario is like a cameo, and Smash Brothers may be his only game. Like, what other games was Rob in? Stack up. Dang. Okay, so there's been a little bit of a silence here, and wait, Yugi? Yugi's not on this thing. Probably be driving in a go-kart. One of my favorite. All right, Ridley. He can handle the Samus shenanigans, so we're gonna put him there. Sheik has the Triforce, should be able to scale to Zelda's tier, into Hyrule Warriors, encompassing that. All right, so we got the top dogs. Let's go. Okay, so first off, Cloud is not above Shulk under most circumstances, because Shulk gets into complex. Shulk is low complex multiversal, so you know what? Cloud will be there. But then again, with the new stuff, depends on what we're doing. Because this Cloud has Advent Children. Roz, enlighten me. Advent Children Cloud. Can you get Advent Children Cloud with Advent Children Sephiroth to complex? Could we get them to complex, Roz? Okay. I want to say if that's the case, I will put them extra dimensional. Second, beyond them is Sora is like weaker or equal. Yes, keep in mind, spoilers, remake, Sephiroth is Advent Children. Rebirth confirms the canonical of Dissidia. Sora is stronger, technically. Yeah, Sora is stronger or even. Because in the game, because the Kingdom Hearts version of Cloud and Sephiroth, which is after Advent Children's event, that version of Cloud and Sephiroth, so chat, for those who don't know, Cloud and Sephiroth were so strong, they pulled... Look.
Did you give him darkness?
He doesn't have to. He just needs someone to surround him with light.
Let's see what this light of yours can do.
No! Look out! Cloud, you can have my light.
The light doesn't suit you. I just don't know. Stop.
Oh yeah, and then this happens.
What is Cloud doing?
Beats me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bruh.
Where'd they go?
I know, where'd they go? No, but seriously, basically what happened is they pulled the Gogeta versus Broly. They pulled the Gogeta versus Broly. It just said... and just left reality. So, yeah. Alright, Cloud and Sephiroth are up here. Yeah, they're extra dimensional. Alright, next up. Sonic! Well, let's see. Hmm. All right, let's listen. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no yeah. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're gonna listen to the whole thing together. Let's see where Sonic scales. What? The orchestrator and arbiter of the cosmic order? Yeah. Like, an arbiter is the ultimate authority. I am the organizer and the ultimate authority of the cosmic order. Yo, this giving me yo, chat. Let me get some ice cubes if you guys are getting chills. Holy crap, that is such a good voice acting. That is crazy. Chat, who's getting chills right now? Like, for real. So he will return them to nothingness before time even existed. Dang. Wow. There's no such thing as an absolute constant in the universe. Dang. Only a future stupor awaits us. So, a conceptual being. Reality will be revealed. My tomb is removed from everything that. Dang. Willing everything in the universe. Since time and yo, I'm getting chills. Life is stagnant. Wow, life is stagnant and entered its twilight. but thou will go on. It is a choice.
時を迎えるべきなのだ。しかし、汝は進もうというのか。それは理解に苦しむ選択だ。今すぐ無意味な行動を停止せよ。これは最後の警告である。そう、これは除会より決定されていたこと。幾度となく繰り返されてきたこと。
Interesting is the meaning of thy existence.
この宇宙にあるのか。汝は生命を導くその志に存在を捧げられるのか。何かが起こる。
Something is about to happen. Something that transcends law and time. Bruh.
法則や時間を超越した何かが。これは進化への発端とでも言うのか。そうか、そうだったのか。宇宙とは、生命とは。
Interesting. Interesting. That's insane. It's a different interpretation. I wonder which one is more canon. Cause if you listen,
Mortal, you have served your purpose. Now face your end. I am the all-consuming void. What can one mote of golden light illuminate within the abyss?
Countless stars, countless worlds, countless lives.
All fell to me, all brought to nothing. All the teeming chaos of creation, brought to order, to neutrality, to nothing.
Damn.
I saw your mind as you ran through my prison. You have fought machines and gods. They were mighty. They were finite. I am infinite. I am nothing.
What? So infinity and nothing? So infinity and zero. That's insane.
You struggle as so many have done before. You will be consumed like all those before.
Ito is correct. Chujigen.
Your courage never wavered. Why? Arrogance, ignorance, stupidity. I was contained once. Once. Is that why? My captors bent time and space. My captors built a whole reality to contain me. My captors burned their souls away to fuel their engines. And
You glitter. You fly about me like a gnat. I am inevitable. I cannot be denied. You strike this incarnation with all your might. It changes nothing. You are not brave. You are not victorious. No matter what form I take, the end comes for you all.
Oh, the script. Craftis just broke down that the script was originally made in English and then they retranslated it to Japanese. So this one is the more canon one. The end is second only to Solaris. And Craftis and Roz about to debate on that. Hey, welcome to the stream. There might be value in both of them. It probably won't affect where the Starfall supersonic scales. The end is above Solaris. Ian Flynn had no say in 06. I don't know. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like it. This is good. Oh, snap. But anyway. Yeah, I'd say, I mean, Goku versus Akuto Sai. I could check that out. Yeah. I mean, the Ian Flynn kind of confuses me because, like, this is the same Ian Flynn who said Sonic can't even beat, like Archie Sonic can't even deal with base level Goku or like stuff. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Ian Flynn, I don't, like, no. Definitely the author. You can't, that's like if let me give you guys an example. What Ian Flynn kind of did, and Roz, tell me if I'm right about this, Roz. What Ian Flynn did is like, if I did this, right? Ready? All right, so this is Chakra creating this is Chakra. She's making an orb. I mean, a Chakra, sorry. This is Princess Kala, who's a different person. She's making the Orb of Origin. The Orb of Origin. What is the Orb of Origin? Well, let's find out what the lore says about it, right? Here's what Ian Flynn pulled off. Ian Flynn said, so, yeah, by the way, this is the Orb of Origin. I just want you guys to know that real quick. Let me compare, let me show you guys what it is. Princess Kala when instructed, forms a super multiverse. She forms space and time, manifolding them into a structured orb overlapping inaccessible gaps. First, the universe. Second level of eternal Kala. 2, 3, and a fourth, each incomparably larger than one another. She called it the Orb of Origin. Even if one traverses each level, the fifth level of Eternal Kala, Princess Kala's room, sits 10 gaps above or even higher. So the fifth level, okay, at this point, reality is perceived as mere vibrations of collective thoughts. Wes visits her here, but without Princess Kala's grace, he would have been lost in an imaginary world. So just like the concept of being existing. So imagine you have all of this, right? And then you have this character. It's like, well, you're probably wondering if imagination can be touched or not. Where you are is a place where you imagine yourself to be. And then she says, otherwise, the very fabric of her being would be destroyed into prions and digested within the vibrations of this world to supply its nutrients, which I, of course, feed. I can recycle to help feed the origin. Am I overwhelming you, Wes? Yes, it's okay. Once you get used to the nature of things, it all makes sense. Well, at least I hope you'll be able to understand quite a lot of information, huh, Wes? I know you're wondering, why have I been hiding this? And how do I know your thoughts? And what's the point in conversing with someone beyond conventional time and space when I don't have to wait for you to speak? It already happened to me before you're aware. As you know, your life to me is an entire storybook, but I don't have to read it. I have already known and experienced it, for I am the reason you truly exist, Wes, including everyone else in Eternal Kala. As you see, Wes, each of these shards floating are fragments of dreams, thoughts, and many thoughts conjured by beings throughout the multiverse. There's so many worlds, they're honestly just for decoration at this point. but that's enough of viewing my room. Let's transcend further to visit my mother's quarters, or as you would say, the living room. So, all right. So imagine you got this girl. She got, you got the universe, then the multiverse, and then the verse, and then a super multiverse. That's a inaccessible gap beyond the multiverse we just talked about. Then to the fourth level, a multiverse beyond the multiverse beyond the multiverse. But then the fifth level, where they are at now, her room is 10 gaps. So let's see, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. All right, 6 plus 10. So let's say 16th dimensional. So you got a 16th. She lives in a 16th dimensional room. Okay. And in terms of like conventional scaling, right? Literally. And it's funny. That's not where they are now, but this is part of it. Because when Wes talks to the Queen of Kala, the concept of color doesn't exist there. Or at least it's not colored in because Wes can't interpret what color is. Because things don't even look the way they should be looking. But the bottom line is, imagine you have this. Imagine you have all of this. All right? She's this strong. You got Queen of Kala, Princess Kala. She's this freaking powerful. And then out of nowhere, I just tell you, yeah, but she would probably lose to Kaguya in the fight. That's what Ian Flynn did when he said Archie Sonic loses to like base Goku from like Namek Saga. I'm like, bro, what? What? That's so stupid. How does Goku lose to some? You guys get where I'm coming from? Roz, am I right on that? Am I right on that, Roz? Like, wow, you seen all of that the Queen of Kala can do? Yeah, I think Kaguya from Naruto, and that's like, let's say not even the original writer, but like somebody who helped write Eternal Kala, like Harvado just came and said, yeah, but I don't really think the Queen of Kala can beat like, Ichigo in a fight. And it's like, what? It's like so goofy. So yeah, Sonic. I'm gonna put him above Cloud and Sephiroth and Sora if we scale him to the end. Secondly, Joker, I'm gonna put Shin Megami Tensei right there. Bayonetta, I'm gonna put up here. Rob, sit your ass, bro. You know what? You're gonna be Geek Game Watch. Get out of here. You're not even a playable character for real. And Terry at the top. Because Terry, if I use high-end interpretation of Terry, I can get him to infinite dimensional. No spoilers though. No, I'm just playing. But for real, like, no, Terry's number one. I have a question, Roz. What are your thoughts? Do you think Bayonetta is do you think Terry's above Bayonetta? Do you think how do you guys feel about the end list? Like Sonic above Cloud and Sora and the others, but Joker above Sonic. Nah, I don't think Joker's above Sonic. The cognitive realm, Shin Megami Tensei, it doesn't explain that because it doesn't scale the same, but he's definitely extra dimensional. Bayonetta though, I've heard things about Bayonetta. I've seen the light. Bayonetta is one of the strongest characters out there. Yeah. I say Terry's number one. Cause like Terry literally is the only being on here where a high-end Terry can get to infinite hyperversal, which I'm not even like playing around. And there you have it, guys. All right, so we had a 3-hour stream. It was pretty fun, guys. Streams usually end at 9 o'clock, but today I decided to push it because I streamed late. I just want to give a shout out and thanks to everyone who donated. We didn't hit our goal exactly, but we did hit one goal, and that's having you guys stop around the stream. Really do appreciate that. You guys are phenomenal. Hey, thanks again. And you know, we're gonna go ahead and cut it right here. Ito, I love you, bro. Appreciate you, but I will tell you this: Goku is not. You better get Xeno Goku, because I will tell you this: Goku is not beating Terry in a fight. Like I like you'll see when I do that video. The main canon Goku. Nah, he ain't beating Terry. Nah, he ain't beating Terry, bro. he ain't beating Terry, bro. I'm telling you, Terry is that dude. I'm not even playing. Like, watch when I do that video. Terry is a crackhead. Terry is a crackhead. Like, for real. Now, Goku could beat Bayonetta. Everyone else on this list, Goku will punch with one shot. And base. But Terry? Nah. Terry is literally the only person on this list who is confirmed hyperversal. Like, literally. Like, even a mid-ball Terry is hyperversal. High ball? Nah, bro. You need Xeno Goku. You need Xeno Goku. You need Xeno Goku. You need Capsule Goku to fight high ball Terry. Like, high-end Terry, you literally need Xeno Goku. I'm telling you. Trust me, chat. Trust me. You need Capsule Goku to fight Terry. You will need it. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even... I mean, yeah, Xeno Goku's going to one-shot the list. Unless we do Composite Terry. Composite Terry, Xeno Goku still wins. But he wouldn't one-shot him. He would have to go at least, like, Super Saiyan 3. If he fought Composite Terry. Xeno Goku would at least got to crank up to Super Saiyan 3 if he fights Composite Terry. Well, actually, no. Xeno Goku's so much stronger now. But, like, beginning of Heroes, Xeno Goku got to go Super Saiyan 3. He got to bust out Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 4. Until we get to, like, much later where, like, base Xeno Goku bypasses freaking Vegito Blue, Kaioken. Like, oh, my God. These characters get so strong. Exactly. I mean, I say Xeno Goku is essentially outerversal as well. So like, they would Xeno Goku and Terry would like Composite Terry and Xeno Goku. That's why I said he wouldn't one shot him. I just think Xeno Goku has more hacks, way more hacks. It'd be like, oh, you have probability hacks, you have luck hacks. Well, Xeno Goku cancels out luck hacks. If you try to use reality warping, it doesn't work on Xeno Goku. You can use chance. It don't work on Xeno Goku. You can use, you can use gravity manipulation, oxygen manipulation, a matter manipulation. It doesn't work. You can reap Xeno Goku's soul. It doesn't work. So even if you take his soul out of his body, he still can fight you and just beat you. Like, Gohan got his soul reaped and still, like, fought. So, like, even if Featherin's... I can extract your soul, human. I can remove your life from you. And Gohan's like, I'm still alive. What? Yeah, and I'm stronger, actually. Like, whoa, what? That doesn't make sense. Even when homie raped his soul, he looked at Gohan, and Gohan, like, got back up. And he's like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. He was like, oh, nah. Oh, hell no. He got pissed. Yeah, Xeno Goku has way too many hacks. So that's why, like, when you're dealing with, like, Xeno Goku, you need to deal with, like, characters who have Orochi level hacks. The composite Orochi level fighters with the hacks. Like, a composite Shun'ei would definitely be able to scrap a Goku 100%. Because he has because the composite Shun'ei can deal with reality warping. Absolutely. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Terry can deal with reality warping. Hold up. Roz, question. Didn't Terry literally deal with someone who reality warped and created an entire reality itself? on a universal scale, and that a composite Terry can literally deal with the reality warper, because the verse and reverse are reality warpers. Because verse and reverse are literally reality warpers. You put them on an outer versal scale, or you give them the compository scale. Never mind. Yeah, Terry can handle. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Terry can handle a lot of Xenogoku's hacks. The only hacks Xenogoku's gonna have that's scary, it's like things such as like Super Shenron summons and stuff like that. Like cards that make your energy level 0, things of that nature. But like Terry kind of already deals with like that. It would be a good fight. The composite Goku clap your fiction. Doesn't matter because yeah. I mean, yeah, of course, composite Goku absolutely destroy. Like, don't even need composite Goku. It's just Xenogoku alone. It's like way stronger than Princess Kala. Absolutely. But it also depends on how you interpret it. No, I'm just kidding. No, he would slap her right upside the head. But according to Roz, Levi, son of Levi, sold. No, I'm just playing. Roz said that the grandma would whoop Naruto's ass because the praying grandma don't play. All right, guys. So that has been the stream for today. I had absolute fun. Ito, thanks for coming through. DFR, DBJ, Roz, everyone. Yeah, King X, appreciate you too for stopping by, and thanks for the donation to everyone else who out there and supporting the stream. Guys, we're looking to become streaming full time, so if you guys enjoy this, be sure to support me on Patreon as well, so that I can also make this full time, and as well as be able to produce not only my comic but make more content and produce my comic book for Levi, son of Levi, so we can actually go further into the story, and then out of respect, you'll have your next big anime that won't bore you guys. I promise you. Because this anime, when this show becomes an anime, I'm telling you, my fight scenes will surpass Naruto tenfold. Like, it will be considered one of the best cinematography animes of all time in terms of, no, it'd be one of the best fight choreographed anime of all time. I've thought about these fights for years. Trust me. So, yeah. All right. And hey, who knows? Maybe you guys want me to read my comic book to you next stream. We'll see, though. No, hold me to that. Like, you can, like, literally, like, I'm not even, like, playing. But yeah, here's our tier list, guys. We did it. Tier list complete. Yeah. All right. This is a good tier list. Good tier list. I'm going to put it in the chat. And anyone who wants to join the Discord, I'm going to leave some links here right now. All right. All right, guys. Putting this in the chat. Make sure you click it quick. Join the Discord. I'm going to give it God Fusion Goku. Well, no, I'm going to give it a Xeno Goku because God Fusion Goku is in Xeno. But all right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful night. This is Atari H&B. I'm signing off. Peace.